Currently we're in a situation where many of us are home a little bit more than we are used to being, and we might feel a little bit cooped up. So I just wanted to share with you something that I found to keep my body moving and active and going along, and that's MovNat. That's short for Move Naturally or Natural Movement. What MovNat is a physical education system that develops real-world capabilities through moving naturally. Our bodies were designed to move through our physical world. We weren't designed to sit in chairs at our desk all day like many of us do at our desk jobs. So MovNat's a way to kind of break out of that and adapt our bodies back into moving correctly in our world. In just a moment, I've got some clips that show some basics of MovNat, some of the movements and sequences that it goes through. I talk a little bit about those in that video. It's just about 2.5 minutes long, so I won't tie up too much of your time. In the days to come, I'll do some more of these, and I'll talk a little bit more about what MovNat is, how it starts, how you would start it if you were to start it yourself, and how you progress through it. So I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll help you out. Thanks. Here I'm doing prone power get-ups. Get-ups are sequences to get you up off the floor from different positions. This one's obviously from the prone position to standing. You can do get-ups from seated or supine positions. MovNat includes a lot of practice with that. It's something that we do every day, get ourselves up off the floor and moving. Next is something you weightlifters out there will recognize as the clean. I'm using pretty light weight here just to demonstrate the movement. In a real world situation, if you were need to pick up something heavy and get it up to shoulder height, this would be how you would do it, a safe way to do it. So MovNat includes a lot of work to adapt your body to do this kind of work. Here is forward jumping. There are many different types of jumping included with the MovNat program. Jumping up, jumping forward, one-legged jumps. Here I'm doing targeted forward jumps. The targets are about 6 feet apart, just using a simple platform to go from one to another. Next up is forward rotational rocking, and this is a real good exercise for your abs if you're interested in that. I'm doing 2 rotations per side here. One interesting thing about MovNat is that almost as you develop in MovNat and learn some of the practices, it almost follows the development of a child, where you learn as a child how to navigate on the floor, how to get around on the floor and do things on the floor, and then how to get up off the floor and progress on to standing, running, jumping, vaulting, climbing. All those things are included in MovNat as you go forward. And the last sequence is balanced split squats. You can see the only equipment that I'm using here is a 2x4 on the floor. Previously I used the dumbbells. There's not a lot of equipment necessary to get started with MovNat, so it's easy to do. If you don't have any weightlifting equipment, you might have bags of flour or bags of rice or something that you can manipulate and move and practice with those things.
It's a journey.
I do one slip here in just a moment. I believe if my right foot comes off. Yeah, it already did. It came off. So enjoy. I've also included below a link to the MovNat YouTube channel, which includes videos by their master trainers that demonstrates many of their movements and sequences. A lot of good information there. And it's best, if you're interested in this, to look at those and follow their examples. They'll probably do it a little bit cleaner than I do.